Hey everyone.
Hey there guys, Unofficial MCU here, hope you're all doing well, and in this video we're going to be talking about Giancarlo Esposito in a potential role here, as he had recent talks with Marvel and now some more narrowed down specifics about regarding that and his potential introduction into the MCU. So without further ado, we're going to hop right on into it, taking a read here from the Direct's article. I'm going to have their full article linked down in the description down below for you guys to check out as well. It reads, Marvel had talks with Giancarlo Esposito for Loki. As the MCU continues to expand further into the multiverse saga, Marvel Studios remains as busy as ever in terms of matching an A-list talent with the right on-screen Marvel characters. And with regard to new talent making its way into the franchise, the Mandalorians and also the Breaking Bads, Giancarlo Esposito is seemingly at the top or near the top of that wish list. Esposito has seen the MCU as one of the potentials for his destinations for more than 2 years after jumping back into the spotlight with his role as Moff Gideon in the Star Wars universe. It's a franchise he's openly interested into joining, and he seems to be a great fit for a number of big roles that the MCU has in store for the future of the multiverse saga, and also continuing on further past that. During a live appearance in San Antonio, Esposito confirmed that he's officially met with Marvel's and their Marvel team, teasing the new idea of playing either Professor X or Magneto for Marvel Studios, take on that the X-Men. But even more recently, he has shared that his first meeting with Marvel actually came out a long time ago for a potential role that might have been a little bit smaller. Marvel almost had Giancarlo Esposito already. As a report by Comic Books Liam Crowley from Boston Fan Expo 2022, the Mandalorian actor Giancarlo Esposito revealed that he spoke with Marvel Studios about potentially taking on the role in the Loki Disney Plus series. The Star Wars fan favorite confirmed that he also first met with Marvel right after the Infinity Saga ended for some type of television role that would be on Disney Plus, so right after the Avengers Endgame movie had came out. That's come to fruition since then. And that full quote of what he has to say here, of what from Comic Book here has to say here, is that they do say that Giancarlo Esposito addressed the Marvel rumors. He's confirmed and that he met with Marvel Studios a couple years ago for a television role, which they have since done. I think it was Loki, they say. Crowley also reported that Esposito mentioned passing on that role with the intention of holding out for the bigger role in the MCU movie. So he was originally, I guess, given this smaller role in the MCU, but kind of held out for a bigger one, and that smaller role is what we were supposed to maybe see in the Loki show. Maybe it was Mobius or something like that. I'm not completely sure. On top of that, the British star initially rejected an offer to play Malithor in Thor: The Dark World, and that he'd actually mentioned that he would rather be the MCU's Doctor Strange. In that full quote, Giancarlo alluded to passing on this mystery TV role because he wanted to hold out for the film character. Reminds me of Benedict Cumberbatch, who turned down Malekith in Thor: The Dark World in hopes of getting something better and bigger, which ended up being Doctor Strange eventually. So Esposito passed on Loki for something bigger potentially, and also the fact that he kind of has good relations with Disney for one thing regarding his Star Wars role, and for another thing that he has already actually met with Marvel previously before, Marvel's team and everything like that, not just Disney's team. So that being said, the article continues to talk about Esposito passed on Loki for something bigger. Looking at these questions and these quotes, the first question that comes to mind is, who would Giancarlo Esposito have played if he had signed on for a role in Loki? We really just don't know. The most natural fit would have seemingly have been the classic Loki, maybe from episode 4 and 5, who wound up being played by Richard E. Grant, and the character's limited screen time. The only other potential option might have been the He Who Remained, which is Kang, but that role is now confirmed to be on the big screen with Jonathan Majors, who's also going to be continuing on that role throughout the continuation of the MCU here up into the next couple of Avengers movies. So perhaps Marvel has already set on that casting at their time. Regardless of who Esposito would have played, his relationship with Marvel Studios is clearly very well established, as the team works to find the best potential role for him to play in the future. With the X-Men likely making their way into the mix over the coming years, both Magneto and Professor X would fit Esposito very well, with Moff Gideon's star bringing the presence and gravitas that would fit with either side of the fight. There's also the ever-looming Doctor Doom as well, although in my own thoughts and opinions, I don't really see that one all that much, who could even debut as early as this year in Black Panther: Wakanda Forever. And Marvel would certainly want to keep that casting a secret if it's already actually happened. No matter who Esposito plays in the future, it's clear that his talks for Loki were only the first step for a potential long run here in the MCU, so that he's kind of, for one thing, kind of confirming it here on the channel, I guess, that yes, Giancarlo Esposito is in talks here to play something in the MCU, somebody in the MCU. MCU here, but this is like a kind of update on that update. Furthermore, that he has had previous talks with Marvel, essentially, is our main takeaway, I think, from this article. Anyway, I want to know of your thoughts and opinions in the comment section down below. I'd absolutely love to hear what you guys all think in the comment section down below. Leave a like on the video if you did enjoy it, as it really does help the channel, and check out Instagram Unofficial MCU for more Marvel related content, guys. Thanks so much for watching today's video. I'll catch you guys in the next one. Peace out.